Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to Black Clover page 169. The anime is almost over. One more episode and that'll be the end for now. And then the wait for the movie will begin. So, last time, after the attack on the Black Bulls hideout and the Golden Dawn headquarters, the remaining Black Bulls recuperated and Owen saw to everyone's injuries. He didn't know what to make of Asa's right arm, and apparently the wound in Ghost was completely healed. The tissue seemed to repair itself. He doesn't know what kind of magic Grey used, but it's something she has to figure out for herself. Asta woke up and found Yami's sword in his grimoire. He didn't want to go and save him, but then the spy from the Space Kingdom showed up, and he stopped Asta. And he revealed himself as Nacht, the vice captain of the Black Bulls, and he's possessed by a devil as well. So then he took Asta to the captain's meeting the following day, and Yono was there since he's the vice captain. So now the Magic Knight captains have been brought up to speed by what's happening, but unfortunately they don't have any leads. They know about the tree of Clearforth and how they plan to sacrifice Yami and William, but they didn't have any leads. That's when Nard showed up and showed them all the information he gathered. He told them about the advent of Clearforth, about the 10 devils that will be released once it starts, and that they have to stop it before the final devil, Lucifer, emerges. He says that it'll last for 7 days and that Yami and William will be kept alive until it's over, so they have until then to save them. So in 3 days, they're gonna go to the Spade Kingdom to try and save Yami. Asta and Yuno are going along as well, along with a few others whom Nott can take with him. They want to reach to the Heart Kingdom for help, but they didn't know what happened over there either. Nott knew that Vanica left the castle as well and assumed that she went to the Heart Kingdom. And then Noel wakes up and is greeted by the elves. So I think they saved Noel when Vanica blew up the Heart Kingdom. Well, now I want to know what those four are going to say now. So let's see how that turns out now on Black Clover. Please leave a like on the video, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and please subscribe for more. And with that said, let's get started. This is Black Clover, page 169. Page 169. The Devil Binding Ritual.
The Eye of the Midnight Sun's leader?
Hello, all of you.
The elves from the Third Eye? You guys,
Oh, they're all okay.
where are we?
Ooh, where is this?
This is Elysia, a
Elysia.
secluded part of a strong magic region, deep within the Heart Kingdom.
Oh,
The mana here is incredibly dense.
Oh, so they're awake.
who are those two?
Who are those two?
These children are the descendants of Licht and the Clover Kingdom's Princess Tetia.
Oh, I thought they're. So, they actually survived?
She's still alive.
Oh, she was alive for a second.
Judging by this mana, one of the twins she was carrying must have survived as well.
Oh, she's carrying two babies.
After that,
The battle happened. They did that. They took care of the Licht. I can't believe he survived. And then you became that.
but she made it. The children of an elf and a human.
Oh.
Princess,
Why are there two of
the
them?
lives you always hoped for. The new world you wished for. They're here.
I hope I'm not overstepping, but why did you decide to rescue us?
We received a divine word from Dryad, the guardian deity
Dryad.
who protects Elysia. We were told to help you. We rushed to the Heart Kingdom as soon as we heard.
Okay.
We were too late.
You were too late for Vanica. So then how did you save them?
All of you had somehow used your own powers to survive those massive explosions.
Oh. Wow. Oh, so they were too late to stop it, but they survived on their own. Okay.
Because of you, the citizens of the Heart Kingdom were saved.
Oh,
I'm amazed that you were able to persevere against foes like them. You've clearly become much stronger of late.
not strong enough though.
Persevering isn't enough. After all of those months of training, I should have been able to defeat them and make sure the world was safe for good. Now that they've got Lauren Petchka,
Yeah.
who knows what's going to happen to her? That's why. We all need to build our fighting skills, and quickly! The four of you are even better mages than we are, correct? So tell me how you got that way right now!
Slow down, Noel.
Is that really the proper way to ask someone to help witness royalty?
I know it's not that easy. But giving up would be even more impossible for me! We'll try! Right, everyone?
That's right.
Okay.
I see.
You guys are still a pain like you always were.
Then, we'll teach you an elven art. Ultimate magic. That should help you.
Oh, alright. Training with the others.
We're attacking Spade in 3 days, in the early morning hours. What will you do?
Our forces will fight with you. All of the spirit guardians are safe.
Alright.
Lady Noelle and the others are preparing to re-enter the fray. Whether they make it in time depends on them.
Understood. Thank you for reaching out to us.
Alright.
It's time for me to get back to it. Vice Captain!
Where'd you go? Doggone. Did you go to the hideout finally? Oh, hello, Nacht. So he's gone to the hideout to show his face.
You may have done well in the battle 6 months ago, but that doesn't even begin to erase all your past failures. The witch with a drinking problem. The spatial mage whose philandering interfered with countless missions. The ex-noble / convict. And as for the ones who aren't around at the moment,
Yeah.
you've got an evil-looking delinquent commoner and another evil-looking delinquent commoner just like him, except he
Come
wears
on.
a mask.
You shouldn't judge them because of the way they look.
If you don't want to be judged by your looks, then you need to change the way you present yourself.
Come on.
Sometimes, those who seem evil or have a history of evil deeds will do something good, making them more likable. But that is disgusting to me. I vastly prefer people who are good from the start.
Hey. Come
That
on.
doesn't apply to any of you.
Okay, maybe no, I don't completely like him after all. He wants people with a perfect record. Come on.
Whose place is this?
It was a noble's house. Well, former noble.
Wait, so that was you?
Shadow magic. Dark Garden invitation.
Dark Guard invitation. Hey.
Where the heck are we?
Ooh. Okay.
For the next 2 days, I'll teach you everything I know about using the power of devils.
Right.
And your capabilities are going to grow exponentially. To give you complete command, we'll perform a devil-binding ritual, a forbidden ceremony that requires you to make a formal deal with your devil. Once we do that, its full power will become yours.
Alright.
First, we need a connection to the devil. Normally, you'd use a relic, like what I have.
But
Something like this would temporarily allow you to summon the being from inside your body to our world.
okay,
You
but
seem to be a special case. Your arm, your grimoire, in fact, your very existence has a unique and profound connection to that devil.
alright.
Right. So, how am I supposed to do it?
Wait, what's
Summon.
happening? Oh, he just says that. Hello?
The devil. My arm.
You came from the arm. Uh-oh.
Now it's time to fight him. And
Fight him?
use your powers to bend him to your will. That's the only way to harness his full strength.
Been a while since I got to stretch my legs.
Ooh.
This is weird.
Looks just like you.
There's
Are they
something
gonna
I've
fight?
wanted to tell you for a long time. Thanks a bunch.
Mm.
That's right, you heard me. I can't even count how many times you've helped me in a fight.
Yeah, back then. That was the first time. And then when he saved you after you fought Dante.
This is it. All I've got. I never would have been able to win all those crazy battles without your help. I seriously can't thank you enough for that.
Wow, so I take your right arm and you thank me?
Well, that was the bargain, wasn't it? I can't really complain.
You're even more of a hopeless idiot than I thought you would be. I guess it doesn't matter though, because you're about to be a dead idiot.
What?
Not gonna happen! Anyway, I just remembered our first conversation. You're just as short as I am, though! From the way you were talking, I thought you would be a giant. I'm not gonna get my butt kicked by the likes of you!
He has a slayer? Oh no. Wait.
I told you, you'll never beat me!
Ay! Asta, call Dweller.
Now that you've let me into your world, I've got the advantage. And I want more than your arm. This time I'm going after every last bit of you!
Ease up for a second. I don't want to fight you, okay? I want to talk.
You'll fight him. If you lose, he'll take over and turn you into a vicious monster.
Huh?
What?
The skulls you see on the altar belong to those who failed the devil binding ritual. If you don't do this, I'll dispose of you and add you to their ranks.
What?
Hang on. Isn't this forbidden magic?
Hey.
This ritual thing. Is it something we're not supposed to be doing?
We only have 2 days.
Hey.
Did
You should have told him that.
win playing by the rules? You wanted to grow your skill despite having no magic. This is the world you stepped into.
Well then. Yikes.
What are you doing?
It's okay. I know from his key he's not trying to kill me. I can tell.
Oh.
Have you lost your mind? You're dealing with a devil, remember? Creatures like him don't have principles.
Got that right! Trust me on this, every devil you'll ever meet is a piece of shit! Like me!
This guy's
Is that true?
the one I fought back then. Just because you're a devil, that doesn't automatically mean you're an evil being at heart.
Who's that? What?
I know the truth.
Who is...
I'm not a bad guy.
No! Come on! Don't end after that, come on. You can't do that to us. Us as devil is here.
Vice Captain.
Oh no.
You know,
Our necklace.
it's a little bit weird that we don't have a vice captain.
Yeah, but it kind of makes sense when you think about who our boss is. Working for him is not for the faint of heart.
They wanted to drink with them, they'd have to be able to hold their liquor.
And believe me, they'd need to be quick on their feet to handle all those crazy requests.
Nah.
I think it would have to be someone with lots of strength and courage to stand by him in battle.
And of course, his number 2 would have to wait around for him
Of
to
course.
be number 2.
I guess that's why we don't have one.
I hate that squad. Hate them.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good Clover clip. One more episode left, and that'll be the end of the anime for now. Asta's coming face to face with his devil, and he doesn't see it as evil in the slightest. Nacht says otherwise, and okay, before I go on, okay, maybe I spoke too soon when I said I liked Nacht. He said he doesn't prefer people who had a bad record. He prefers people who are good from the start. He doesn't, so as soon as you make a mistake, then you're not a likable person in his book anymore. He sounds like someone who doesn't believe in second chances, and that gives me a reason to not like him. I prefer people who are good from the start. Yeah, it's no wonder he doesn't like the Black Bulls, if that's really how he is. Maybe his way of thinking was a bit too straightforward for my liking, I guess. Because Yami gave them a second chance and they actually did manage to better themselves. Unfortunately, Nat won't forget the things they did in the past, and he said that it was not enough to do it. But the fact that they're changing now means like it should be a step in the right direction, right? It means they're making progress, right? Yeah, it's not enough to undo it yet, but at least they're on the way there, right? But Nat doesn't see it like that. And I'm glad to see the elves again. And the children of Licht and Tetia, that kind of surprised me. But something didn't make sense. Because I remember, so when they showed Nero's flashback, or Sekre's flashback back then, she saw that Tetia was carrying twins. And I know that one of them got reincarnated into Yuno's body, and that means there should have only been one more left. So where did the other one come from? There should have been only one child left, so why are there two over there? Well, they said they were their descendants, so maybe Tetia survived and gave birth, and then I guess after that it followed. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I guess I didn't think properly. So wait, so that means there's been an elf and human hybrid all this time. I don't believe it. Is that how it works then? Is that how? So maybe Tetia survived, and then she came to Elysia, and then that's how they met them. All right then. I can't believe Tetia had one child that actually survived, and the other one was reincarnated into Juno's body before he left. And yeah. And now they're all set to get more training from the elves before joining in on the Spade Kingdom infiltration. So I don't think they're going to get to the infiltration by the end of 170. I think it's going to end just before the infiltration, and then the movie is going to be the Spade Kingdom infiltration. So so actually, they arrived too late to save them from the explosions. They actually managed to stop the explosions on their own. They managed to stop all of them from exploding, and they're all just barely alive. They just found them and brought them over here. So they didn't actually save them. They managed to save themselves. And thanks to them, that the people of the Heart Kingdom are still alive as well. So they defended the citizens until the very end. That's good. And now Partly's going to train them and teach them a new elven art, ultimate magic. They're going to get even stronger in these next 2 days. I'm not sure how Yuno's going to spend the next 2 days, but he is definitely not going to be stacking off after the way he lost to Xenon. He's going to push past his own limits in his own way. He better if he wants any chance of beating Xenon and saving Captain Vengeance. And now Asta's training with Nat to control his devil power. So he took him to a house that belonged to a noble family, seemed to be Nat's family, so Nat's also of noble lineage, just like Ghosh and I think Luck also, and Henry. So Nat never got to meet Henry either. He never knew about Henry's condition or everything. I wonder what Nat would have thought of Henry. Henry never did anything bad. It's not his fault he was born with that condition. So maybe he could have been a bit more open to him. And how come he didn't say anything about Grey? Yeah, he didn't say anything about Grey either. Grey is a bit shy and all that, but she never did anything wrong. Right? I'll have to go back and see what Nat said about Grey. Ghosh, yeah, he used to be a convict, but he's improved since then. So has Luck, who's infamous for being Luck the cheery berserker. They both improved since then, and I just wish Nat would be a bit more open-minded about it. And now that I think about it, his views on people are pretty close-minded. As soon as you make one mistake, that's it. You're no longer a good person in his book, and he doesn't like you anymore. Anyway, so he's helping Asta control his devil. So as soon as Asta stepped in, he said, "Summon," and the arm ripped off and formed the devil around it. So now Asa's devil, and it got a face too. It was a bit like Asa's face with horns and everything. But instead of fighting the devil, Asa, first thing he did was he thanked the devil. The devil saved Asa's life so many times, and the only thing he felt towards it was gratitude. He was thankful of the devil for saving his life so many times. But Nat told him not to do all that and that he had to fight the devil and defeat it. But Asa didn't fight the devil because he could sense that he was actually a good person. And the devil tried to attack him, but Asa could sense that he wasn't actually trying to kill him. The devil and the Nat both tried to tell Asa that he was wrong, but Asa wasn't buying it. He thinks his devil is a good person. And then he had a flashback to a woman that looks just like Asa. I'm assuming that's Asa's mom. And she also told that devil that he's a good person too. And he's getting flashbacks. Okay, now I want to see what the thing is with that devil. I'm pretty sure that woman is Asa's mom, and I want to know the history that the two of them have. The devil is clearly not a bad person, and Asa can sense that he doesn't actually want to kill him, and I want to know what the history is now with that. So I guess the last episode will show that happening, and Noel will also be training with Partly to learn ultimate magic. and that looks like it's going to help them big time. So yeah, I think the last episode is going to be training before infiltrating the castle, and then the movie is going to be that. Okay, Black Clover is almost over. So sad. I remember the show when it first started out. It didn't have the best start. Like, I honestly thought it had a pretty bad first episode, but it gradually kept improving since then. It kept improving more and more. And around the 40s, I finally started loving it so much more, and it just kept going uphill since then. It's had quite a journey, and after next week, assuming that's when they air the last episode, I'm gonna have to put it on hold for a while, and it's gonna be sad. But we had a movie announcement, so I know there's more to come, and I know the story is not over yet. So I'm so happy there's more Black Clover, but I'm gonna feel sad when you have to close it for a while. But anyway, Asa and Nat are training. Asa is gonna have to fight his devil, although he doesn't want to because he doesn't think his devil is a bad person. And Noel and the others are now going to be training with the elves to learn ultimate magic before they join in on the Spade Kingdom infiltration. So let's see how the training happens next time on the final episode of Black Clover. Thank you for watching my reaction to the penultimate episode of Black Clover, and I will see you all next time. Bye.